Welcome back to Be Rich. The news is very somber from the Motown area. Like I've always been pointing out to you, unless the economy improves and people can have purchasing power, the auto industry is not going to change anytime soon. There is also a whammy in auto industry because people have to borrow money to buy vehicles. And as of now, it looks very clear that the RBI will be forced to increase interest rates in the coming year. If the interest rates go up, then EMIs are going to go up by 200 to 300 rupees. Then people are not going to buy two wheelers. In spite of a 10 rupee cut in cess, petrol prices remain extremely high. So the total cost of ownership of vehicles remain high. To add insult to injury, today crude is trading at $95 a barrel. This means that the prices of fuel have to go up by 5 6 rupees. The government is not willing to do that because there is an election and they want to wait for the results the elections to end. The day the elections are over, one can expect a daily hike of 50 paisa and to catch up with the losses made by the oil companies over the last 2 months. What has happened in vehicle industry? In passenger vehicles, cars sold only 2,58,000 cars compared to 2,87,000 cars last time. There is a drop in car sales. Also, more dramatic is the drop in two wheeler sales, including electric vehicles. Barely a million vehicles sold this year when the sale in the previous year was 1.2 million pieces. There has been a modest recovery in sale of commercial vehicles and three wheelers. Three wheelers are mainly used for freight traffic, and there is a modest rise in these both. But also, more shockingly, even in when agriculture is supposedly doing very well, there has been a drop in sales of tractors. Tractor sales have dropped by practically 10%, with only 55,000 tractors being sold compared to 61,485 tractors. So it looks very bleak for the Moton people for this year. Also, it is very clear if interest rates start to rise, then it will become extremely difficult for middle class and rural India to buy vehicles, and one can expect further impact of that on sales. Clearly, India is struggling, and consumption patterns are showing that. Also, in another article in Mint, which says that all FMCG companies are going to raise prices. Let's take the example of Britannia, which increased prices already in 3 quarters of 1%, 4%, and 5% to give a 10% rise. But reports are saying still they have not matched costs, and further price rises likely in this quarter to the tune of 4 to 5%. In some products, the price rise will be as high as 15 to 20% at the end of this quarter. It is not only biscuits. As I have already pointed out to you, Asian Paints has been forced to increase prices because the raw material for making paints is crude oil, and crude oil prices have gone through the roof. Indigo returned to profitability this quarter after several quarters, and the prices soared. But this is a false rally because if crude oil prices continue to increase as they have and trade at such high levels, Indigo will have to charge a fortune for people to fly, and the amount of people flying will drop, and this will make sure Indigo's growth on profits cannot be sustained for a long time. As of today, Indigo seems to be doing well because there seems to be very little competition. Air India has just been bought by Tata's and they have not yet taken full control of it. It will take a month or two before they start competing seriously with Indigo. Also, at the same time, what has happened is SpiceJet is in serious financial trouble, and the Madras High Court has ordered winding up of the company. The company has preferred an appeal in the Supreme Court, where the matter is sub judice. If SpiceJet is not able to pony up the money to its creditors who have leased planes, sooner rather than later, the planes will be seized by the creditor and SpiceJet will not be able to fly. So, this will mean further limiting of competition for Indigo. Even if Air India comes back with full steam, it means it will become a duopoly where Air India and Indigo share the spoils. And I am assuming Air India will work in tandem with Vistara and Air Asia. And it is clear that Air Asia is going to be merged with Air India Express. So the market will be dominated by the Air India Vistara group and the Indigo group. Those willing to pay slightly more for comforts will use Air India, and those who want absolute budget flights will go to Indigo. But in spite of this, unless oil prices cool down, it is impossible for these companies to make huge profits. Perhaps this is the reason why the finance ministry has proposed to the states that jet fuel be bought into the ambit of GST. But states which are starved for revenue are not going to agree to bring jet fuel into the ambit of GST because they have not received the proper compensation and have been forced to borrow money. When states have run short of revenue, they are not going to be in a position to agree to the demands of the finance ministry that this jet fuel be pushed into GST. All this means is that prices of flying will increase and impact the nascent recovery process. People will fly only for absolute necessity and business reason, and tourism and travel is not going to take place, further hurting the hospitality sector. Also, rising prices will mean that our economy is not going to fire in all cylinders as expected by the finance minister. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written two books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.
For hot financial news reviews and economical updates, watch Be Rich. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel.